This year, you've had quite a surge. What has that been like for you, shining and really having an opportunity, more of an opportunity, and taking advantage of it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you never want to, have any of your teammates injured or set back with some stuff, but, you play the hand you're dealt, and honestly, all that matters to me is winning. It's been cool, though, having a little bit more responsibility, a little bit more role. It's been fun, and, I feel like I've taken advantage of it.
Do you feel more comfortable on the ball? Like, do you feel like that's your natural kind of spot?
Yeah, I do. Even going back as far as I can remember, I was never really the best player on any of my teams other than, I think, 2 years in high school. Maybe last year at Oklahoma, kind of always my job was to facilitate and get other people going. So it goes back to my 9th grade year, moving up, playing senior high with my brother. He was the best player. So I did everything I could do to get him and others going at that age, and it's kind of just translated to this.
So take me back to that first training camp that you had. You guys were in Vegas, and then obviously spent some time in LA. What about that week really solidified you as a guy that they respect?
Yeah, we were doing like a 2-on-1, 3-on-2 back, like kind of transition drill. The first day we were, playing up and down a little bit, and we didn't do much playing. I think it was maybe like a total of 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes. But I got a rebound, and I remember I was telling AD this the other day. I was like, my life literally went in slow motion. I got a rebound, and I looked to my right, and Russell was running the right wing, and Brian was running the left wing, and I stopped. Literally everything stopped, and I was like, I should give one of these guys the ball and just get out the way. But I come down, it was 3-on-3 at that time, and I come down and Rondo's guarding me. And I was like, oh, whatever. So I made a move, got past Rondo, and I had a lane. I was about to try to dunk it. But then I see AD coming to block it, and I freaked out. I was like, I ain't gonna get this up. So I turned midair, and thank God Brian cut down the middle of the lane, threw it to him, and he dunked it. And after that, everything kind of settled down. I was very comfortable, and that was probably the main thing that I was like, okay, I can play with these guys.
Think about it. Your first year, you play with guys like Russell Westbrook, Rajon Rondo, guys that are on the ball their whole career. What did you learn from them, and how close did you guys get?
Yeah, Rondo was I probably asked him so many questions that he got annoyed at me. I finally one day looked at him and was like, hey, if someone was asking me all these questions, one day I'd look at him and tell him to shut up. But he was great. Every day I was picking his brain because, arguably, one of the smartest players to ever play the game, won championships, got everybody involved and was, really good at, being a pass-first guy and, like I said, getting people involved. So every day I was picking his brain, film, like on-court stuff, coaching stuff, because, like I said, I feel like he's got a very high IQ for the game. So he was the main one. Coach Frank told me, he called me up to his office and was like, I want you to, basically be around Rondo every second of every day you're here, ask him whatever. So he was big for me last year, just, kind of pushing me to be better and also teaching me on the way.
When you look at your game, guys like Manu Ginobili, Gordon Hayward, I'm sure guys, you might look up to. Are there role models that you have in your mind?
That's difficult. I do see that one, Gordon Hayward. I've always been a big Joe Ingles fan, just because he can do a little bit of everything. Like, he's not, a one-trick pony that is just catch and shoot, and he fills out games. Like, there's games you'll look and he has 18 points, or there'll be a game where he has 6 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and really just plays winning basketball. But other than that, I've watched a lot of basketball growing up. I really love CJ McCollum, just the way he gets to his spot. He's not, the most, tallest guy or the most athletic, but, uses his body really well to create space. And, yeah, so he's probably the main one.
Do you feel like you get guys off guard at how effective that you might be?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I don't pass the eye test. Not the most athletic. I can walk around wherever and nobody's like, oh, you think he plays basketball? Look like a regular human. I'm a little bit taller, but I get baseball a lot. People ask me if I play baseball or golf. So yeah, I mean I think that's really a thing. Like, I'm going back to the one year I played AAU. I'd go on the court and everybody would be like, "Oh, I got the white boy," and then give him hell, and 4 possessions later, coach is telling him to switch. So, yeah, no, I've obviously I'd say it still happens, but I think it's coming to the top and everybody see him.
So when you look at this offseason, you're going to be a restricted free agent. Do you want to be a Laker?
Yeah, I want to be a Laker. Obviously, they gave me, the first opportunity. I was a huge Laker fan growing up, big Kobe fan. So, honestly, just to be able to, play for the Lakers organization is special. And I want to be a Laker. So, and hopefully we can get this done and I can stay there, for hopefully my whole career.
When you look at some of the guys that have come through this Lakers organization, Taylor Horton-Tucker most recently, Alex Caruso, Visa Zubac, Thomas Bryant, Jordan Clarkson, guys that have come in on either second round, undrafted, and then get paid. What does that tell you about just really the Lakers organization?
That they find talent, out of the first round. I mean, you see it, for example, like you said, Caruso, Taylor. I think Taylor's very, very talented and has got a lot of ability. So just to find him, what did he get drafted? 50s or something, 40s? So it's really just their attention to detail, and they see things in guys that, a lot of people might not. So that's just a testament to their basketball IQ and what they see in a player.